Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy, has shared strong opinions on the current state of television, describing much of modern programming as bleak and lacking the sense of hope that once defined popular shows. Known for his sharp wit and satirical takes, MacFarlane has long been outspoken about trends in entertainment, but his recent remarks touch on a cultural shift that extends beyond comedy and into how television reflects society at large. He expressed concern that many series now focus heavily on darkness, cynicism, and despair, leaving little room for the optimism that once balanced even the most serious narratives. According to MacFarlane, television has traditionally served as both a mirror and an escape for viewers. While dark and gritty storytelling has always had its place, he suggested that the sheer dominance of such tones in modern shows risks creating an imbalance. In his view, audiences are bombarded with dystopian stories, morally gray characters, and narratives that often end without resolution or positivity. This trend, he argued, leaves audiences with little inspiration or hope to take away once the credits roll. His comments highlight an important debate about the role of entertainment in shaping cultural mood and collective outlook. MacFarlane contrasted today's landscape with past decades, noting how even dramas that tackled serious themes often contained undercurrents of optimism. Shows from earlier eras balance tragedy with humor, struggle with triumph, and despair with the possibility of redemption. While he acknowledged that television should reflect the challenges of the real world, he emphasized the importance of leaving viewers with a sense of possibility rather than hopelessness. For MacFarlane, that quality of hope is something he feels is missing in much of today's most popular content. The remarks also shed light on the broader cultural appetite for media that leans into heavy themes. Series centered on crime, corruption, dystopia, or antiheroes dominate streaming platforms and cable networks, with many of them praised for their realism and edge. MacFarlane's critique is not a dismissal of their quality, but a caution against a television environment where such tones become the norm rather than one option among many. He argued that without a counterbalance, entertainment risks overwhelming audiences with a worldview that feels bleak and unforgiving. MacFarlane's perspective is particularly notable because Family Guy itself thrives on satire, often taking sharp and cynical looks at society. However, the show's humor, absurdity, and willingness to break boundaries are also infused with a playfulness that has helped it remain popular for decades. This contrast between his creation and his critique highlights the difference between using cynicism as a comedic tool and relying on it as the dominant tone of a story. For MacFarlane, hope and humor are essential ingredients that keep television from becoming one-dimensional. The creator's comments have sparked discussion among fans and critics alike, many of whom agree that the entertainment industry could benefit from more balance. While dark, gritty stories will always hold an audience, the call for programming that also inspires, uplifts, and provides comfort resonates strongly in today's climate. MacFarlane's words remind viewers and creators that television is not only about reflecting the world, but also about offering hope.